I don't want to be strong like man who look pretty. I want to be strong like bitch that fight bears in the forest.
Welcome to another episode of Bitch vs. Bear with your hosts, me, Amber, my bestie, Sydney,
Woohoo!
who's on our phone. We are co-owners of Shield Maiden Training Co., and this is a show where we bitch, laugh, and chat about all things fitness and wellness related to women in the LGBTQIA plus community.
It is.
It is.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 78.
78. End of April.
End of April.
Goodness.
I know.
Seems weird. Wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
Won't lie.
Won't lie. Well, guess what? I
I'm
won't
not
lie.
summer ready.
Yeah. Time to get some. It's starting to feel like summer.
That beach bod is not ready to go.
So we're calling this episode the Summer of Self-Love.
Love it.
Yep. So I won't lie. I struggled to write this episode.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's how I know it's an important topic.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Tell
there
us
isn't
more.
any like research to go along with this. Like I can't like rely on that. This is really
We just have to like talk about things.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was a lot of things that had me struggling.
Okay.
One, I had creative block, and
Were you not
I
taking any creative self-rest?
I think I self-rested too hard. Used all of my creativity in other ways.
Ah, gotcha.
So I didn't really know where to start. And I was not feeling very body positive.
Yeah.
And so, like many people, or at least so I hear, I put on a bit of weight in the post-COVID era.
Ah, yes. Gracie and I both understand that.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people were like, oh, I put on weight during COVID. And I'm like, I was in the best shape of my life during COVID because I didn't have all of the other things. Like, fitness was my routine. Like, it was the thing that grounded me during that time. It was consistent. So I've definitely started to fill out my jeans a little more. And to put it nicely, I feel fat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I get that.
I don't feel comfortable like wearing tank tops or shorts, and I have found myself critiquing my appearance when I look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't do that. I don't look in the mirror.
So you just
you don't
avoid
look.
it.
You don't see.
Ah, yes.
Although I do feel it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is the problem.
And that's the thing is like, I think what I realized more is the reason that I've been like feeling those things is because I don't feel comfortable.
Yep.
And so like it's not even the appearance, it's knowing that I don't feel comfortable, which then translate into I'm not comfortable in my clothing, I'm not comfortable like moving how I used to move, I'm not comfortable like when it gets hot, which is coming up.
Yes.
So
it is.
that's kind of the like inspiration for this episode.
Gotcha. Okay. So the concept of body positivity and accepting one's body has gained significant traction in recent years, promoting the idea that all bodies are worthy of respect and appreciation, regardless of shape, size, or appearance. I think we've all heard the body positivity comments and reels and stuff on social media.
We
all
did
over
a
the
whole
place.
episode of body positivity
Yeah,
and
we
fitness.
did.
Yeah.
The summer season can be a particularly important time to emphasize these messages, as societal pressures around achieving that beach bod or conforming to the very narrow beauty standards of whatever times we're living in,
Yeah.
often intensify during warm months.
Yeah.
Because you see more of the body.
Exactly. You see more of the body.
There aren't as many layers to hide behind. So if you're like us, it's time to take those steps to accept our bodies as they are, in time for summer and the hotter weather. And here's what we think will help. Tell us what's going to help, Sydney. Please.
Throw away or ignore the scale and the calories.
I always ignore the calories.
Constantly measuring ourselves and yourself, counting calories and fixating on your body will likely lead to a development of an unhealthy relationship with yourself and food.
Yeah.
Like, it's just that simple. And those items, focusing on those will definitely enhance you'll internalize those so much more.
Yeah.
So it's okay if you want to lose weight. We're not
That is
saying
okay.
that that's a bad thing.
Mhm.
What we're saying is encourage yourself to do it healthy
Yes.
and be sensitive and kind to our bodies,
Yes.
knowing that those things do not happen overnight.
Mhm. Mhm.
They're always in the media. There's a lot of talk around miracle pills and those things, right? Ozempic is a big one right now. That is not accessible for the majority of us. And I'm willing to bet that while that is a side effect of that drug, there are other side effects that are not positive.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And like we've said before, these, like, if you engage in these crash diets, these fad things to lose weight, you're not going to keep it off.
Yeah.
As soon as you stop doing the thing, the weight's going to come back.
Yeah.
It's about changing your lifestyle. If that's
Exactly.
really your goal, is losing weight.
Exactly. And go back and listen to all of our episodes because we talk about
All of them.
ways to go about that, because it's multifaceted. You know, being like, oh, I can't do this. Yeah, that's correct. You can't take a miracle drug, but like you have to do it healthy. You have to think about how your mind and your body and all of those aspects. So losing weight isn't a bad goal. It's how we go about it and how we frame it.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
that is one.
Okay. What's another?
Another one is perhaps get off or change the things you see on social media. Yeah. So we're all subject to similar things online, models, TikTokers, or influencers, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
And for the majority, there's a lot of people who have all the same body type and style, right?
Yes.
Like they are selected by media, and the way they got to be an influencer is they started to engage with people, and then other brands started to buy their ad time. Remember, influencer, they are just a walking advertisement.
Yes.
That's not saying that all influencers are bad, but you have to remember that they are encouraged to look and promote and do these things just like an ad on your TV.
Right.
So, for men and women alike, beauty standards are set by those with thousands of followers, and sometimes they're posing in bikinis or shirtless or very scantily clad. However, not every account and not every person is living that life.
Right.
So, Instagram has a new feature that allows you to customize what you see on your feed. If you click the Instagram logo, you can choose to view your favorites and pick accounts you want to see while you scroll.
What?
Yeah. So,
Love that.
I like to follow different accounts and with different body types and who promote kind of the things that we like to promote. So I'm going to throw out Finley on there. Finley Funston, great account to follow, huge into strength training if you listen to last week's episode.
Yes.
Also is a owner operator of Metabolics down in North Carolina, and just awesome feminist.
Okay. Yes.
Also featured in last week's episode, Camilla. Her handle is at Camilla Lord. We'll put it in the
I'll put it in the notes.
Put it in the notes. She's one half of the awesome
yes.
lesbian couple from Norway, who has a recent app that promotes body positivity while focusing on health and wellness.
Love that.
And then shameless plug for ours.
Yes. Follow us at Shield Maiden TC.
Yeah, follow us.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, I feel like my social media now is no longer showing me those things I don't want to see that make me feel bad about myself. I have landed in a world of fantasy books, lesbians, and feminist rage against patriarchy. That is what I see on
Man, the algorithm really got you down.
Yeah, it is fantastically queer and angry in my social media right now.
I want to tell you about my social media because there is no clearer picture of what happens in my brain.
Oh no,
It is dogs.
obviously. Oh, there's also dogs.
Fitness,
Mm-hmm.
books,
Mhm.
fantasy books,
Of course.
lawn care, like
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
yep,
Mhm.
like lawn and gardening. And then my personal favorite is I get
Norwegian lesbians.
no the rug cleaning reels, like really filthy rugs and the steps. It's very specific. It's
That is so
cathartic.
niche.
Have you? It's so nice to
my
see those rugs get so clean. I want no
Oh
judgment.
my god.
It's
I
incredible.
am judging hard.
It's like, have you ever seen the like power washing videos? On
Yeah.
yeah, it's like that but with rugs.
Okay.
I'll send
so-
you some. Segue.
Okay.
That's my Instagram feed, folks.
So, moral of the story on this note is you need to carefully curate
You do.
your social media
Yeah.
to see the things that are really important to you.
And that promote body positivity. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Next. What
What's
is that?
next, Amber?
What is that, Ariana? Thank you. Next.
Thank you. Next.
All right. Next, we are going to promote body positivity by faking it till you make it.
Yep.
It sounds stupid, but telling yourself you are beautiful and that you can wear that outfit does work. Talking to yourself kindly replaces the negative thoughts, the little demons in your head. Because while it is sometimes outside influences, 9 times out of 10, your biggest critic is yourself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You are that inside voice is a bitch.
That demon is riding you hard.
And not in a good way, not in the fantasy novel way.
No, not. You need to be mindful of negative self-talk and internalize messages about your body. Whenever you notice self-critical thoughts arising, challenge them with more positive and affirming statements. Try to look at photos or in the mirror, smile at yourself, and tell yourself, I am beautiful.
Yeah.
And maybe you work up to that statement.
Yeah.
Like maybe you start with, I look good today. Or,
I feel good today.
yeah, maybe I look strong. Maybe I like that shirt on myself.
My smile looks great.
Yeah, like my hair's working today. Like it doesn't have to, you don't have to jump right to I am beautiful. There are stages if you need them.
There are. Yep.
But the point is to be positive.
Yeah.
Say positive things about yourself, to yourself.
Yeah.
Think about yourself as your bestie. What would you say to your bestie? Would you tell them they look like a heinous monster? No.
So, what else can we do?
I don't know. What else can we do?
My favorite, because if you know me, it is find a supportive community.
Yes.
Surrounding yourself with supportive communities that celebrate body diversity and promote self-acceptance.
Yes.
So that might include joining body positive fitness groups, which we've mentioned, attending body positive events or workshops.
Ooh, love that.
Love that. Or connecting with like-minded individuals just in your local area or even on social media. Use the social media for the good, not the evil.
Yes. There's
Yeah.
so much body positivity out there and like really good, I guess they're influencers or just like accounts that are promoting
Yeah.
good things. Yeah, follow them.
Exactly.
It's good stuff.
It is.
Okay, so also celebrate diversity. Obviously. Like this feels like an obvious one, but like it's worth saying. Celebrate diversity. Celebrate the diversity of bodies around you and recognize that everyone's body is unique and worthy of respect and love. Avoid comparing yourself to others and instead focus on embracing your own individuality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about this a lot of like, don't compare yourself to others in any format. Like, it's okay if the person next to you is lifting more weight. It's okay if they can run further. But it also, frame it in like, wow, look at all the things that all these different bodies can do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at how they perform under duress in a fitness class, right? Like, look at the mom who is able to carry her kid, through the parking lot. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Children are not very well, they are very heavy. They're
Mhm.
surprisingly dense.
They are, yes.
So like I think like
And they
no,
tend to squirm.
yeah, they right. It is not just like a dead weight
I mean,
kettlebell
sometimes
carry.
it is.
Sometimes it is when they're asleep. But then like it feels like it's even heavier. But like I think that's something that I took away from this.
Mm-hmm.
I actually found myself doing this yesterday. I was coming out of Trader Joe's and I saw the mom who was like two-handed carrying kids, like, and I was like, that's epic. Those
Right?
kids are probably like 25 to 30 pounds.
It's insane,
Like, I'm like, holy crap, she's badass.
right?
So like I think just being mindful and like whether you tell that person or not, but like accepting it in your own mind, I think makes it so cool when you can like look around and see the diversity and be like, man, all these bodies are doing epic things.
It's true. Yeah. I love that.
Then wear what makes you feel comfortable
And confident.
and confident.
Mhm.
Like I think that's one of those things where it's a balance. Post-pandemic, a lot of us got into our sweats, and there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes when you put on a pair of jeans after coming from your stretchy pants, it's a little disheartening.
It's a little constricting.
It's a little constricting,
Mhm.
but embracing clothing that makes you feel confident and comfortable, regardless of whether it conforms to mainstream fashion trends, focus on how the clothing makes you feel rather than how it makes you look to other people.
Yeah.
Like, I, for one, know that the new fashion trend is we've gone back to the straight leg. I can't wear, I am 5 foot nothing. I am a hobbit at best. The straight leg on me, I look ridiculous. I'm gonna keep my skinny jeans. You know why?
I can conform.
Yeah. Wait, I demonstrated this like a month and a half ago. I'm going to keep my skinny jeans. They make me
They look
feel confident. I'm like, look, I do have curves. I'm not just a fucking Roblox. Like, I'm not in, like, whatever that game is, Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like
The little square people.
the little square people, like, that's not me. And that's how straight leg pants make me feel.
Mhm.
And then, so I'm like, why would I wear this? I don't feel good in this.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I feel
Totally.
ridiculous.
And one thing that I've learned in recent years is, and maybe this is obvious to everybody, but, you know, obviously we know that size doesn't matter. Like the number on the tag doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it's still hard to break yourself out of that mindset of like, well, I used to be a size 8 and now I have to wear 10s. And now I used to wear 10s and now I have to wear 12s.
Yeah.
And like, well, the 12 fit me in that store, but now I need a 14. And that was really hard. That was a hard transition for me
Yeah.
to put on and purchase a pair of size 14 pants. It was really hard.
Yeah, it is. Luckily, the sizes are made up.
The sizes are made up and the rules don't matter. But they fit nicely.
Yeah.
And I look better in them
Yeah.
because they fit me well.
And you're like, they look nice. I feel good.
Yeah.
And nobody's
And nobody cares.
nobody's going around behind you pulling out the tag being like,
I see that you're in a size 14.
I see that you're in a size 14 and the records show that you used to be in a size 8. Like, nobody
Like nobody cares.
nobody cares.
Yeah. So it's just, I think that's another like mind.
Yeah.
It's another trick the mind demons play on you.
Yep. Yeah. I get that.
Gotta squash them.
Squash.
Lift up those barbells and squash the demons with them.
That's what we're doing with the barbells. Yes.
Okay. Next. Last. Okay, last tip. Practice mindfulness. Cultivate mindfulness and body awareness by tuning into your body's cues and treating yourself with kindness and compassion. We say this a lot. Treat yourself with kindness and compassion. It's so important. This can help you develop a deeper connection with your body and appreciate it for all that it does for you.
Yeah.
And I think this is one of the things I love about my yoga practice is that it does feel like, I mean, depending on how you do your yoga practice, but for me, it feels like a moment to like let go of other things and like really connect with my body and be like in tune with what I'm doing,
Yeah.
which I don't get in a lot of other fitness areas because it is like, oh, you've got to get these rounds in, you've got to get it in this time, you've got to do all these things, where yoga, like, it's not really timed. You kind of just do it. And
yeah.
you go with what your body's feeling, and I love that.
My body's usually saying do more.
Yeah. My body's usually saying do less.
We should meet somewhere in the middle.
We should. In the middle somewhere is the actual kernel of
Yeah, exactly.
appropriate go-ness.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Okay.
in conclusion,
What is the conclusion?
it's your body and it's summer. That's really all there is to it. Like it's a time of, it's a seasonal happening. You don't need to do anything like
To prepare for
to
it?
prepare for it.
Mhm.
You don't need to look a certain way. You can go to the beach, you can go to a pool, you can go to an amusement park and be whoever you are in your body at those places. You don't need to be like, I have this trip coming up to the beach and I want to lose 10 pounds before it. Like, you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Just meet your body where it is.
Yeah.
It's great. It does amazing, incredible things. It's beautiful. And just embrace your body and the journey that you're on.
Yes.
And it's okay to have ups and downs along the way. And it's okay to have a goal of, I want to feel better. I want to move better. I'm going to lose 10 pounds to help me do that.
Yeah. Totally.
That's totally okay. But you don't have to do that for a specific event, season, just to be able to like have fun in your own body.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just going to reiterate because it's fucking important. Treat yourself with kindness and compassion as you navigate this entire process.
Yep.
Just do it.
Squash those mind demons.
Squash the mind demons under the barbell. Remember, whether you're lifting weights or lifting each other up, let's keep breaking barriers, building strength, and embracing our rainbow of resilience. Till next time, stay fierce and stay fabulous.
Woohoo!